Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in once again. My name is Ronkilla Wow, and I'm going to remind you, I know you've heard it once before, or before. Please subscribe. I love it when you subscribe. I love it when you leave comments, hit that like button, and even if you don't like, hit the like button. No, I'm joking. Today, I'm going to speak from the heart, and I'm going to speak to anyone at the moment who's struggling with this situation, this issue. It's about rejection. And I want to talk about rejection sometimes being for your protection. I'm going to be talking about rejection in business, rejection in life, rejection as a whole. So from my own perspective, I've been rejected in business on a number of occasions, and I've had to own that rejection. Let's be honest, it's part of life, but it's hard. And I think people forget how hard rejection is. And I tell you why people forget, because people don't talk about it. When you switch on the TV and you hear entrepreneurs, most of the time we hear the success stories. We hear about how much money they're making. We look at how amazing their life is. But really, it can take a lot of time, a lot of processes, a lot of rejection to get to where you need to be. But I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't worry about rejection. Rejection at times can really be part of that process of protection for you. The thing that you think you want or need is most likely not the thing that's best for you. If you're rejected from what you think is a lucrative business deal, let's look at why you were rejected, and let's look at how you can learn from that rejection. So maybe, yeah, of course you want that money, of course you want that contract, of course you want that new client. But why didn't you get that new client? Maybe you just weren't ready. Imagine if you got a new client that you weren't genuinely ready for and you disappointed them. It could be I'm talking from a PR perspective because I'm in PR. PR disaster. If you weren't able to maintain that client, look after that client, make them happy so they can say good things about you. What if you weren't ready in that moment to look after that client? That could be worse, and actually that feeling of rejection you're feeling right in this moment. Do you understand? Okay, so even if you have a client and they end the contract with you in the middle of the contract, obviously within the guidelines, so they give you notice and you're suddenly feeling, whoa, what's wrong? Why are they going somewhere else? Again, understand, what can you learn from that rejection? What can you learn from that process? What can you learn from maybe the fact that your client is going to a competitor? Look at the competitor and see, okay, maybe they're doing something better or they're doing something differently. Does that mean that you need to grow? Does that mean that you need to learn? Does that make sense? I hope this is making sense to you. In every point of your emotional journey of rejection, try and learn something. Try and take something away. And I know it's hard. Look, I'm not some coach that's trying to tell you that it's okay and don't feel sad. Feel sad, feel angry, and actually use the energy of that emotion to move yourself to the next stage, to move yourself to the next level, to move yourself to greater heights. Some of the things that you want right now may not be meant for you right now. That doesn't mean better isn't on the way. So every single time, and I'm going to use a cliche right now, every single time that door closes on you. Now, this is from business, but it can be for anything, okay? Because I know some of you are in relationships, romantic. I'm not a relationship coach, but what I'm saying is, every single time that door closes, genuinely, I want you to believe this, there's going to be another, better, gold-lined door filled with chocolate and good things, sorry, maybe I'm hungry, that you deserve to walk through. It's going to open, and you're not going to have to bang on that door. You're not going to be rejected from that door. So don't worry. Every time you feel like this rejection is pressing on you and making you feel sad and making you feel some type of way, remember that it could be a way of protecting you and a way of uplifting you to take you to a higher level. So let's summarize my favorite sentence. If it's a sentence, it's a sentence. Sometimes your rejections in life are supposed to be part of your protection. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe.